Hey, what is going on, you guys? It is Mr. No Sleep here from Old School RuneScape, and welcome to a brand new loot video for you all today. So today, as you can see here, we have 0 items unlocked from Corrupted Gauntlet, so we are going to be doing loot from 100 Corrupted Gauntlet on the Iron Man. Originally, I was going to be doing loot from 10 hours, which would have resulted in about 60 completed Corrupted Gauntlets, but honestly, I really enjoy Corrupted Gauntlet, so I figured why not go 40 past that and just do a solid loot from 100. In order to do Corrupted Gauntlet, you first must complete a normal gauntlet, so we did complete that with no problem at all. Let's go ahead and loot the chest, and after that we do have some quick words from boot.dev. And before we continue, this video is brought to you by boot.dev. On boot.dev, they have one mission, and that is to make sure that you learn how to code. Boot.dev believes that learning how to code is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Boot.dev's curriculum takes sometimes around 12 months, and it goes properly in-depth on both the theory and the practice. And if you're ever completely stuck, or you just want to see how the instructor wrote the code, there are solutions available for every challenge on the site. So many great features on boot.dev that make it so relatable to the game that we all know and love, Old School RuneScape, because on boot.dev you can earn XP, levels, achievements, and you can complete quests, and you can also get a top spot on the global leaderboard. Programmers have amazing earning potential, up to over $100,000 a year in 2024 alone, and boot.dev never wants you to feel like you're not getting your money's worth. They offer a 30-day no questions asked refund policy, as well as a free demo of the interactive experience on every course. They also have an amazing, helpful Discord community. So many new challenges and quests await you, and you are going to be learning how to code in no time the right way, the boot.dev way. And remember to click the link in the description below and use my code Mr. No Sleep to get 25% off your first payment for boot.dev. And a huge thank you to boot.dev for sponsoring today's video. And here we go, our very first Corrupted Gauntlet run is inbound. It took my Iron Man a very long time to get to this point of running Corrupted Gauntlet, but if I ever want to go for an Inferno cape, then it's going to be very important that we unlock the Bofa. I would also love to get spooned and get 2 weapon seeds so that I can make the blade as well, but for now we're just going to go for the Bofa as well as a set of full crystal. So we need armor seeds, and of course we need that lovely weapon seed, the enhanced, which is very rare here. You always hear these horror stories of people going dry over 1,000 Corrupted Gauntlet to get that seed, but I really don't mind. Corrupted Gauntlet is one of my favorite bosses to do. It's just one of those bosses that you really can't do for 10 hours straight, which I quickly learned while coming here again. I really don't have that much practice here. I think I've done like loot from 100 on my main account, but I did them somewhat successfully, so I would consider myself decent at Corrupted Gauntlet. The only thing that makes me pretty bad at it is sleep deprivation. I definitely realize that because you have to remember which rooms you go in and what you've done and what you haven't done while you're prepping. But the fight is always pretty solid for me, especially if I'm not in a laggy world, so I had no problem getting that completed as well as unlocking the Gauntlet cape, which does look pretty decent, and we also got an elite combat task. So let's go ahead and open up that chest to see. Nothing at all, just a few alkables and some crystal shards. We are going to be stacking up those shards, most likely making divine super combat potions with them, and all these dragon arrows that we get are going to come in handy as well, because in the future I know this account's going to have a twisted bow, so yeah, I'll take that. The normal loot table for Corrupted Gauntlet is much better than normal Gauntlet. I don't think normal Gauntlet is worth doing personally, but you know, I could be wrong. It could be decent, but I just prefer Corrupted because it's a little bit more of a challenge and the loot's always better. So yeah, with that being said, we're just going to continue to do Corrupted Gauntlet all video long. I'm not really sure how my luck is going to be here. Some people get lucky and they save a lot of time on their Iron Man account by getting all of these seeds early on, but again, I have heard stories of people going over 1,000 Corrupted Gauntlet dry, even upwards of 1,500 dry for what they need here. So if you have a bad luck streak at Corrupted Gauntlet, make sure to leave it in the comment section below, or if you've had extreme luck here, you make sure to leave that in the comment section below as well. I am curious. I did have a couple little mishaps during the, 100 here. I did die a few times from the Dark Beast and the Dragon while just doing Corrupted Gauntlet. I would enter these rooms and instantly get 2-hit because I wasn't paying attention. So it is, unlikely that you die before you get to the boss, but yeah, that did happen to me a few times. There's some nice gems. We're also going to be getting a lot of emeralds and rubies, and we're going to be getting some crafting XP with that. So I just absolutely love the loot table here. There is a solid 10 completed and no luck so far, but as you can see in the inventory, all of these useful items are growing. A lot of arrows, a lot of battle staves, dragon halberds, as well as rune armor pieces, and even if you fail a Corrupted Gauntlet, you do have the availability to get like adamant armor as well as mithril armor and some, I think, Eyes of Newt. So that's not bad. It is useful to bring High Alch here so that you can just kind of High Alch those, like you can see that adamant scimitar in the inventory, those adamant maces. High Alch is really good to bring to just kind of High Alch those items while you're still grinding out the CG and hoping for the actual good loot. Well, it's always good to make a little bit of side money on the bad loot. So that's why I had my Byrophyta staff with me. Gotta love those unlimited nature runes. And yeah, we did manage to complete another master combat task as well. All right, here is 20 overall, and the reason I typed out 20 out of 60 is because originally, like I said before, I was only going to do 60 Corrupted Gauntlet, but we are going to do 100, so hopefully that's not too misleading. Well, there we have our first collection log, a crystal weapon seed. This is not the weapon seed that we want to see. This is the most common crystal to get though, and yeah, this is equivalent of like a crystal shield or a crystal bow. Big shout out to the guy in the chat box there. I appreciate it, and I hope you are enjoying the video. I love you too. Let's go ahead and keep on open up these chests. We are 25 in so far and no crystal that we want to see. As you can see, all those mithril arrows there. That was a horrible roll. That was 3 different rolls on mithril arrows. So yeah, that's probably the worst drop you can get from Corrupted Gauntlet, but nevertheless, we will take it. I honestly have no idea what I'm going to do with those mithril arrows, but I guess we'll stack them in the bank for now. You can also get elite clue scrolls while doing Corrupted Gauntlet, so we will be doing those. We are 30 out of 60. You can ignore that 5 hours in mark. That does not apply. And here we go for our 30th chest. What are we going to get? All right, more rune halberds. Had a close call there at Hunlift, but we did survive, luckily. New personal best as well for another dragon halberd, which makes 7, and that is just going to be High Alch. I love the fact that you can High Alch everything here. As you can see, we had an elite clue on the ground, so we were juggling so that we were able to get multiple elites during this video. And yeah, just a couple faults and deaths at Hunlift along the way. I believe out of 100 successful Corrupted Gauntlets, I died around 20 times, which is really bad. I'm actually kind of disappointed in that because I am good at Corrupted Gauntlet, but I feel like these deaths were when I was doing like 6 to 7 in a row and I was just getting a little rusty. I definitely recommend to do like 5 Corrupted Gauntlet at a time because it's definitely when you're at like your peak performance, that's when you should be doing Corrupted Gauntlet. If you stay here a little too long, it's just gonna backfire. That's just my opinion though. I mean, some people are probably really good at Corrupted Gauntlet, but others, I don't know, I just feel like it's easy to still make mistakes here even after you've done so many. As it goes for the Corrupted Gauntlet runs, I never really did any specific routine. I always went with any weapon that I would get, as it came to me. So I would kill the bear, I would kill the dragon or the dark beast. I had no preference. I would just kill anything and use anything. The halberd, the staff, the bow, it's all the same to me. I don't really have a preference. I guess if I had to choose a weapon to use here, it would be the halberd just because I enjoy the DPS from it, and I just like the fact that it's a little bit more challenging. You can't really, space yourself out from Hunlift during the fight with the halberd. You have to stay a little bit closer, and I do like that. I think it's a little bit more challenging that way. As you can see, the inventory is continuing to grow. We have a close call with Hunlift, but that's all it was, just a close call. Didn't manage to get that one, but that is okay. Coming up on the halfway point, 50 out of 100 Corrupted Gauntlets, still no enhanced, still no armor seeds, and don't forget that you can actually get the pet here too, so that would be a really cool thing to get early on. Well, there is another Corrupted Gauntlet Grandmaster task, and that makes 50 in a row, and we're about to be 6-hour logged as well, so we will take a break and we will get right back to it. We have just about 47 left to go. As you can see, we have 2 elites on the ground, so we'll definitely be doing those soon, and that makes 3 elites actually now, so that's perfect. At least we can get something unexpected from the elite clue scrolls if we're not going to be able to get anything from the Corrupted Gauntlet. It's just dry after dry here. I did bank after 60 in, because originally, you know, I was going to just kind of stop at 60, but we kept going. So that is why the inventory is, you know, kind of depleted there. But you do run out of inventory space eventually here, so you might as well just bank when you want to. And plus, when you bank, you always have the opportunity to run into a crystal impling, since this is Prifdinous. So that is one nice thing about this area. I think long term, I can definitely see myself doing 1,000 corrupted gauntlet on the Iron Man. This is actually something that I've been pretty consistent with. Even after this video was completed, I've still been doing the occasional gauntlet run. I think I'm actually at 120 now. You guys are only going to see loot from 100 in this video, but I will continue to do corrupted gauntlet. Shout out to that crystal impling, and we're going to go for the full set of crystal as well as the bofa, hopefully within a few months. I mean, it's going to definitely take a while if we aren't lucky here, but I am willing to commit to it. I just see myself doing Inferno with a set of crystal on this account. I don't really want to go for the ACB method, so yeah, we're just going to stay at the corrupted gauntlet until we are able to get the full set, and this is the start of that set. There is a crystal armor seed coming in, 77 corrupted gauntlet overall. What a number, and that is actually a very good unique. And now it's time for the back-to-back. We love the back-to-back. Let's see it. All right, not this time. That is okay, though. We have 20 more to go, ladies and gentlemen. I would say we're off to a pretty decent start so far. We need more armor seeds, and we're still looking for that enhanced. But I gotta say, this was just a very chill video, and I just love the drop table here. We're gonna get so much GP from all of these high alks, and so much crafting XP. As you can see, we were doing a little AFK cannonballs. I'm trying to get like 100k cannonballs in the bank when I'm not doing corrupted gauntlet. That's usually when I'm AFKing. So you'll see in these last few clips here that all of the cannonballs were stacking up. But yeah, I was a little arrogant here. As you can see, Hunlif is at 40% health, and I hadn't even eaten one food yet. This is how good I am at corrupted gauntlet. But yeah, just don't get too cocky, because it can cost you your life, and then you got to end up taking a break, and that just adds up time. So yeah, also be careful when you're walking into the rooms. Those dragons and those dark beasts are deadly from a distance. They ended up killing me about 5 times throughout this video, and I think Hunlif killed me the other 15 times. So you got to be careful, especially if you're a hardcore Iron Man out there. Well, it looks like we are coming to a close here. We only have about 8 more corrupted gauntlets to do, and then we are going to be at our final 100. If we are able to get a drop on loot from 100, which I doubt is going to happen, but you never know. We'll definitely have to do a back-to-back, so maybe this will end up being loot from 101. As you can see, we got that armor seed in the inventory. I also withdrew all of the shards, and we are nearing 1,000. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is the last kill. Loot from 100 corrupted gauntlet has been completed. Let's go ahead and search that chest to see. Well, there we have it, guys. Another armor seed and a decent weapon seed as well. So we gotta do the back-to-back. You know we do. Let's go ahead and search it for 101 overall. And there's some chaos runes. Open up this elite clue to see 144k, not too bad. I did open all the other elites, but they did not amount in much. But the overall price check from this one, as we go ahead and check out the collection log, as you can see here, we did manage to get 2 armor seeds and 2 normal weapon seeds and 101 corrupted gauntlet, 4 elites, which came out to be 500k, 100 successful corrupted gauntlets, which came out to be 27 mil, and about 25 unsuccessful attempts. So not too bad at all. I look forward to continuing this corrupted gauntlet grind in the near and hopefully not far future. But that's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video today, and a huge thank you to the YouTube channel members, with a special shout out to DaeDogGaming, xXzoticx, and DeceptionZ. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time with a new one. And until then, Mr. No Sleep out.